dude. Careful. Did you forget?
Realist podcast.
Welcome to the Your Hair Podcast. This is episode 134 of the podcast. We are back. We're home. We're excited. We had a great live before.
Great.
Hey, housekeeping. Formosa hot sauce.
On
Hey,
the table.
official sponsor of the podcast. I'm talking recipe from years back, passed down, gluten-free, vegan, just the tastiest
Artisanal recipe.
Hey man, I love hot sauce, and this ain't no regular hot sauce.
I took
You
it
can
into
tell.
Cuban Pete's today. I took a whole bottle.
Oh, really?
I travel with it. They have little bottles.
Yeah, man. I mean, the sauce, it has history, it has flavor, it has everything you need in a sauce, and honestly, it comes from good people. And, you know, we're not going to support something that we don't actually believe in.
Yeah.
Formosasauce.com. Go get yourself, guys, a bottle. That's it.
It's a great stocking stuff for Christmas coming up.
Oh, for sure.
Mhm.
Dude, yeah, end of the year.
You see what I'm saying?
Hey, Spotify, Apple Podcast, you know where to find the podcast. Do I need to tell people anymore?
I'm going to tell Julio, send us, we need a new box.
Yeah.
We need a nice new crate.
Yeah. I'm low.
Yeah, we're low.
Welcome back, man.
Welcome back, dude.
We're back here, man. We had a nice little live before. So it was fun. It was a good time.
Hey,
Thank you
keep
guys
it-
for...
What happened? But don't
Okay, so
overdo it.
we had
Because these lives are great. We do lives before the podcast. If you guys
Yeah.
don't know, we shoot usually on Mondays.
we get questions, we talk about them on the podcast.
It's the best.
I
It's
love
the
the
best.
interaction.
That's
you know?
my favorite part of this thing.
Exactly. But you know, interaction, there's many forms of interaction, right?
There's many forms of interaction.
There's,
dude.
you know,
you can bump into somebody.
there's,
You can,
yeah, man.
You
Oh,
could
yeah.
see someone across the room. That's interaction. Technically, you
Yep.
could talk to the bus driver. That's interaction. Talking.
Yeah.
You can trip and fall and someone
Like
laugh
you
at
can-
you. That's interaction.
You can get like a, you know, you can get a scam call, like,
You get that's interaction.
and you say the hello, and then nothing happens.
that is a form of human interaction.
You can say that's an interaction.
Would you say?
But sometimes
yeah,
there's interaction that, you know, is
a
not
mistake.
meant to happen.
Right.
And it seems that we had something happen like that.
Yeah. I feel. Yeah. And it's okay.
Yeah. And I feel kind of bad, but
Yeah. So we can move past it.
yeah.
There was a little slippage of a finger that probably clicked on the line. Didn't mean to.
Yeah.
And we're
just-
fine. And we move past it.
And just,
And just like that,
yeah.
the You're Here podcast is not about. It's not about boosting embarrassment for others. You know what I'm saying? When you're embarrassed like that, though, this is my thing. When you're embarrassed, lean
Yeah.
into it. We got to lean into it.
Yeah.
We got to lean into the awkward.
Yeah.
I'm into this new thing where I used to have this unlimited energy to talk to people all the time. When I was younger, I'm saying before quarantine, all day. I can be at any party with people I do not know, and I can talk about anything and everything. I don't care if it's animal life in Africa or how a car is constructed. I will figure out a way to talk for hours. I don't care what people I know or don't know. Now, your boy's, I guess as he's maturing, he's losing the ability to keep like social energy up.
Dude,
So now,
I want to talk about this.
when I'm feeling awkward, I don't run. I don't turtle away. I'm just awkward.
Yeah.
I'm just standing there like I genuinely have nothing to say. I'm
Dude.
out of things.
I feel like this is something I haven't been able to put into words.
Let's talk about it.
That's how I feel like all the time.
I feel you now.
And even I can go for like, especially when I see someone again, or like this past weekend, I literally hung out with my I went with my cousin. You know, it's my cousin's family, and I used to not be like as close as I am to him now, and we kind of like formed
Get
more of a
tight.
bond and stuff. And now like I can literally talk to him, like I talk to him the whole time. I'm literally talking most of the time.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is like not me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bug just flew in
You
my
got it.
eye, dude. I just had gnat just flew in my eye, bro. Directly into my pupil.
We're moving. We're moving soon. It's getting bad in here.
It's getting bad. It's wildlife in here.
But so now we're like talking, and like now I'm talking and shit, and like normally like you look at me, I don't talk that well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't drive the conversation, but, I
But
was
you
like, I drive it.
feel like you're
So
the one.
and like then yesterday I saw some like two friends that I haven't seen in a while too.
yeah.
And like I start to notice, I'm like, I can like, you know, I keep talking, and like normally when I see them, and like I start like overthinking it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, oh, like I've talked for an hour or like two, and now I'm like,
In your head?
Yeah, and like because once I get to that moment where I'm like starting to feel like I'm not adding as much as I did before,
Yeah.
and I feel awkward now because I can't add anything.
Uh-huh.
But then I'm like, I just don't have anything, and I'm like, is that something with me? And I'm sitting there, and then like they were like, "Oh, what's up, Mike?" And I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
get out of it.
Yeah.
Like I can only, I don't know. I end up like I feel like I'm like in the motions.
Yeah.
And then like I randomly find myself just like out of everything.
Right.
I don't know what that is.
Right. No, I feel you. I think
It's weird.
but the cool thing is like, because do you feel like you try to fill it if you're awkward, if you're feeling awkward, or you try things that feel uncomfortable, like, or do you run away, or like,
I don't really run away. I just kind of like,
how do you handle the awkwardness if it becomes like you're out of energy, social energy?
I kind of just
What do you
listen.
do?
I think
you
that's
just
my
take a
thing. I
back
just
seat, you
listen,
start listening.
and then I can add when I want.
If you feel,
yeah,
that's how I feel now. I feel like I used to have a pressure.
I wish I could do like the where I can drive the.
You do though.
If I
You're
could
saying you do.
Yeah, but only
Yeah,
for
yeah.
a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
You know,
Because
And I-
you're in the backseat with Davey Danger, dude. And let's keep it so real. You're in the sidecar with Davey Danger, bro. I'm the fucking apex predator of social conversation, dude.
you are.
I'm just kidding.
I can't say you're not.
I'm just teasing, man. This is
Can't
where I
say
want
no.
you to get fucking competitive.
I can't say you're not.
See, don't do that.
Is that really a problem?
No. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
I
am kind of like shitty on myself, right?
you beat yourself
A
up
little
a lot,
bit,
but
yeah.
I can relate. I used to do that.
But I feel like it's not like there's no
You're not-
benefit to it. you
to
know?
shitting on yourself?
Yeah, and I feel like
Dude, how cool would it be
a
if
lot
you-
of the time I feel like it's not even true.
How cool would it be if from now on you're just like, I'm the GOAT? Like that.
Did you eat a bug?
Dude, no way.
Did you?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
There was a bug just literally just sitting on my tongue. How did it even get on my tongue? That fucking gnat just laid its eggs on my tongue, dude. Oh.
Welcome to the You Ever podcast.
Ugh.
Episode. You good?
It's gross, bro. What are they doing?
It's protein though.
Ugh. I've been watching that show Alone. Have you seen that on Netflix?
No.
Dude, everyone start watching that unless you're vegan because they're killing animals left
Oh
and
my
right
God.
to survive. But, bro, 100 days for $1 million in the super north of Canada, like in the fucking woods.
And cold?
Cold. It gets
Oh,
super cold.
I
You
was-
have to build your own shelter. You carry your own camera equipment. You have like a bow and arrow or like a fishnet you can make, and a hatchet and a fire tool.
Oh, really?
That's it. Dude, 100 days?
How long do you think you can last?
Fucking 4, maybe?
Do you go in with clothes?
Yeah, you have clothes. It's not naked.
I'm gonna be real, dude.
Yeah.
I think I can last a long time.
How long? About? You ain't lasting 3 months. If you really think you can last 3 months and in that there's bears, wolverines, fucking
Wolverine?
yeah.
Wolverines are real? What's a Wolverine, dude?
God. It's
Hold
like
up.
a fat ass ferret with fangs and teeth, dude.
Oh my god.
It takes down like a pack of them takes down like stiffs 5 times their size. He just showed me a picture of fucking Hugh Jackman as the superhero Wolverine.
Oh my god.
Dude, stop saying, "Oh my God, this is Hugh Jackman." That's not what I'm saying. There's no Hugh Jackman's running around in Canada, bro.
Crazy.
We're talking about real deal Wolverine. Yes, exactly.
That thing?
Yeah, it
I'll
looks a little
fucking kill that
cuddly thing. Yeah, sure. Okay,
That?
Mike, you'd get
Dude.
fucked up.
That's
Bro,
nothing.
you would get fucked. Look up right now video footage of a Wolverine for the pod, and we'll commentate on the first one that comes up. How about that, dude? Are you nuts?
I think you're blowing smoke, dude.
Why do you think they call him Wolverine?
I mean, half the time he's a puss in that, so.
Wow, bro. Oh man, Wolverines. Yeah, animal. It's right there.
All right.
Yeah, this is the thing I don't like when you fill out a thing when it's just right there and all you got to do is tap it. You know what I'm saying? A Wolverine Showdown. A Wolverine fends off the attacks of 2 wolves. Look at that fucking thing, dude. Look at this thing. It looks like a skunk. Just looks like a skunk. 2 full-grown wolves.
That's a skunk, dude. Come on.
Yeah. Look at how scared they are of a skunk. Look at.
Okay.
Yeah. Stay off.
Well, what's it doing? It
It's
does nothing.
fighting off literally 2 wolves, Mike.
They're playing.
They're not playing, bro. They're fighting for their lives. That Wolverine gets a hold of one of them, it's a wrap. See, dude? You're not going to eat me today, bro.
I'm gonna be real, dude.
You really don't think a Wolverine's a nasty animal.
I'm gonna be real, bro.
Look up some facts.
I'm gonna be real.
Look up some facts.
I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen is that thing is gonna come at me,
What are you going to do?
and I'm gonna go.
You're going to kick
I'm
it?
just gonna kick it,
Are you?
and it's dead.
No, it's going to latch onto your leg and just
Nah,
rip your
dude.
fucking Achilles out of your leg. And then you're
Dude,
just toast.
Simple. That thing's coming at you.
Yeah.
You jump, and ugh,
Bro, do I have to look it up?
you don't. Because I really don't need to see more.
No, I'm just
What
gonna
is
tell you
this,
some
dude?
facts,
It's a
dude.
big squirrel.
Dude, I'm just going to tell you some facts. That's all. I just want to tell you some facts. Because you don't seem to fucking believe me. I don't know why.
I don't believe you at all.
I don't know why you don't believe me.
Here we go. Wolverine Showdown.
Yeah, look that up. It may get
Warning if you don't like
yeah.
things.
Let's skip forward a little.
One of those ways.
One of those ways. Would you ever want to be a voiceover person?
No, I don't have the voice for that kind of stuff.
And hibernating weasel is able
Look at that. Oh, that thing will tear a hole in your guts, dude.
It's so tiny.
No, bro, you're
Bro,
wrong.
I can put that in a choke and I'm done.
You're so
I'll
wrong,
rear
dude.
naked.
I'm telling you.
I'll just rear naked that thing.
I'm telling you.
match most other animals.
Look at it.
Skill.
It's a skunk, dude.
It's not a skunk.
People in the comments, please let me know.
Looks like Teddy in that. That's what Teddy looks like.
Wait, they're fighting each other?
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
I don't
it's
gotta
a
worry about
showdown.
anything.
It's a showdown for food. You're not getting the full scale though of a Wolverine. Look at it fucking jump attack.
That's too slow, dude.
And it's attacking its homie. It's not trying to kill it.
That's too slow.
It really does look like Teddy though. That's what Teddy does.
The semi-retractable claws.
Hey, dude. They're not doing anything.
The specialized teeth are bare.
I think that thing's scared of people.
It's all-out war.
No, you're wrong.
That thing's scared of people.
You're wrong.
I'm gonna look it up.
Behavior. So they're considered scavengers primarily. But wait. Also a powerful and versatile predator. Prey mainly consists of small, medium-sized mammals. But the Wolverine has been recorded killing prey such as...
Wolverines are vicious killing machines that are afraid of nothing.
Thank you.
What the
Thank
fuck
you.
is that?
Dude, thank you, and I'm done. How dangerous is a Wolverine?
They are
Click,
notoriously elusive and difficult to study.
click that one, the first one there. No, down.
This?
Down, roll down. This one there.
What, this?
No, down.
How dangerous is a Wolverine?
Yeah, click that. And they do it aggressively. They've been known to fight a wolf or even a bear off a kill. So yes, Wolverines are dangerous to their fellow animals, although there's never been a documented attack on a human by a Wolverine.
That's what I'm saying. It's dangerous to a bunch of animals. But hey, man.
All right, I still wouldn't fuck with it.
I mean,
if it's roaming
you
around
can
your camp,
avoid like a Wolverine, but that thing I might honestly go after for some food.
you're going after fish and berries, dude. That's what you're doing.
I mean, I'll do it all.
I really couldn't even kill a squirrel, dude. I feel like,
Really?
yeah, I watched someone kill a squirrel with a stick, and I felt so bad.
I had to
But
kill.
that show, I got so much respect for those dudes and those women because they are G's. Like, you have nothing. This homie built a rock shelter, like surrounded himself with rocks and moss, like
Are there
for
like,
the winter.
Are there like mountains up there or no?
Yeah.
Are there caves and shit?
Not really.
No.
No caves. There's a body of water, like a big lake.
Yeah.
And it's all like old earth stone, like, and moss and like shitty trees.
Huh. I don't know, dude. As long as I'm not getting attacked by if I see a grizzly, then I'm gonna shit myself.
Oh, dude, it's over. But there's only black bear there. There's no grizzly.
Oh, okay.
So black
we're
bear,
chilling.
yeah, it still sucks, and they're all over the place. But
I mean, they're not gonna do anything though.
that's not true.
They're not gonna do anything unless you fuck with them.
There was a hiker where
'cause
I
he
used to
fucked with
live in
them.
West Milford. Yeah, do you remember that?
Oh, you told me.
Actual trail?
story.
Yeah, he was a Rutgers student, and he got eaten because they said
My
story goes, him and a couple classmates, I don't know how true this is, were messing with it,
Yeah. Well, that's what you don't do.
and it started running after it.
what
Hunted
you
down
don't
the one of them. It got one of them, and it
That's
was
terrifying,
found.
bro.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
terrifying.
I heard they eat you from the junk. Like they eat. That's where they start. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I heard.
That's scary.
Yeah. Black bear.
That's what it's aiming for. He's like, here I go.
Crocodile. Would you rather get killed by a crocodile or a grizzly bear?
Those are probably the two worst.
Because crocodile's death rolling you in the water. So you're like fighting it, getting bit, and drowning at the same time. And then, or bear is like junk first.
Dude, no. Oh man, that's the worst question ever.
What would you rather?
How big is the bear? Are we talking like massive? Both are massive.
We're talking 500-pound black bear. And yeah,
I might
300-pound crocodile.
I might take the bear because I can like be like, I'm gonna just try to go all out and just get it done with quick. Because they'll claw you, dude, and they'll just end your life.
Okay, I see what you mean.
know?
I see what you mean.
Like a crocodile, you're gonna be like rolling in the water, drowning,
like
I don't
catching
wanna
a
do
gasp and then like bagging.
Yeah. And it twists you and then it leaves you for a minute,
dude.
You're like,
But you're looking at your body while your bear's just like
contortion.
mauling you, and you have no junk. It's just
that's
gone,
the worst.
dude.
Before
I
you
don't
die, it
know,
has to
bro.
bite your junk off.
Oh man, I just don't want any of that to
Yeah.
happen.
If you had to, this is kind of morbid, but if you had,
Here we go.
if you could choose the way you go, what would it be?
In my sleep, maybe.
Well, yeah, I get that.
You mean drown or like
In what way?
eaten?
Maybe in your sleep, but like, obviously something happens in your sleep.
Yeah, like my heart just stops, and then like I'm just like, I'm like asleep. I'm in a great dream. Then I go,
Dude, that is this. You know what it is though? You're not thinking about like everyone around you. I feel like that's like probably the saddest thing to like the way to go.
like, hey bro, don't do that.
Sorry.
It's not okay. No, I'm just kidding. What do you mean? Like if you're old and you die in your sleep?
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not saying like at 33.
I'm talking like midlife, like abrupt.
Dude.
All right, we don't have to answer this. This is kind of bad. I mean, that's not the question though. Then everyone would pick when they're old.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
You're saying like if it was if I knew I was
Yeah,
gonna
like a
die
traumatic accident.
at like 40.
Traumatic.
Oh, this is a terrible question.
I know. Sorry. I'm not sorry.
Like motorcycle just right into a bus kind of thing.
Oh my god.
It's over in a second.
So you're just adrenaline?
Splat? I don't know. I don't
You
know.
might survive from the adrenaline.
Dude,
All right, we can move past it. It's kind of rough.
This
This is what I wanted to get into. Ready?
okay.
How
Sorry for the
do
start.
people
This is a weird start.
become flat earthers?
Okay. Let's get into it.
I woke up this morning and
Now the conspiracy for flat earthers are people who believe that the earth is literally flat.
the earth is flat. The government's plotting everything. It's
Right.
all your textbooks were all manufactured to go toward. We're all working toward this one goal of
Yeah.
creating people to be sheep and following the government for their aid, and the big man, rich people get all the.
But isn't there evidence of like the world being circular, like
Yeah.
a sphere?
Yeah, I think so.
There's so much evidence.
I think there is. But basically, I go on Instagram. I don't know. I'm following this. I follow like this one account that just posts like the most outrageous shit.
Yeah.
And they're serious.
Mhm.
And like, dude, when you go into the comments,
Yeah.
and it's just like, dude, like, people believe it.
No, I know they.
No,
do.
like, a lot of people just believe it.
It's not a game. No.
like
no.
really, like they're like, thank you so much for like spreading, the news, like the actual news stuff about this thing.
Yeah.
And like they're actually like sincere.
Yeah. But
You know
there's no
what
like legit scientists saying like Earth's flat,
No.
right?
No,
Yeah, it's all people just
it's very weird, man.
just people.
Like, and the way and all the videos are always like very like dramatic, like, and they show you all the diagrams of everything.
Yeah, yeah.
How like it's just I don't get this whole thing like that. It's like everyone wants to live in like a movie where it's like there's this everything is
It's
plotting to this one moment,
everything
and me knowing is changing it, and I'm gonna be part of the rebellion
I'm Kevin
to fix the
Costner.
world.
Yeah. You're not.
You know,
You're not. It's not. Anyway,
like Jeff Bezos just went up
Jeff Bezos went up to space and he
in his
touched it.
in his dick Rocky.
Yeah, that was a weird thing.
In his dick.
But
The funniest thing is when he came down. And I was trying to find. I wanted to
you
watch
couldn't
it.
find the clip?
Dude, I think he deleted them.
Did he really?
I feel like he got rid of them.
His laugh was
because everyone would
maniacal.
roast him.
Yeah, his laugh was maniacal.
He got out. He's like, incredible.
He thanked all the Amazon buyers and like
Dude.
for sending them up there. It's crazy. You have that much money, you can just touch outer space for a second.
Dude, I read an article. He sued NASA.
For what?
I don't know. I read it. He's like, there's something about like Elon Musk
Yeah.
and Tesla, and he's like, he didn't like the way they did something. Like,
Why are you suing anybody?
all right, dude.
With that kind of fucking money? Why are you suing anybody ever?
And I'm at, and like I can't believe I couldn't find the video.
Yeah.
I was trying to find where he laughed and said that thing.
Dude, if you had his money, what would you do?
Oh my god.
If you had Jeff Bezos' money, what are you doing?
Do you think that money like that changes you?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Think about it. You have no lifetime material issue anymore.
Yeah.
There's no rent anymore. There's no.
But do you think
It's
you'd be,
gone.
because like I feel like the majority of people that are that rich all have like, I don't want to say it's not like they're not like I don't know, they're not like I wouldn't want to be them. You know what I mean?
Those people?
Yeah, like the way they are. I feel like they're not always like there. You know,
Yeah,
in a positive way.
Because they change.
Yeah,
Yeah, because they can do whatever they want.
yeah. But do you like? I don't know. I feel like
You
I feel
can
like
laugh
I feel
like Jeff Bezos and
Yeah.
not give a fuck.
I feel like everyone thinks that maybe like if they get to that, like with me sometimes I'm like, if I get that money, like I'm not gonna change, dude. Like,
Oh, right.
You know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
right. Yeah. No, I understand.
people say that,
That kind of, I don't know.
but I don't know. Like, would I just turn into?
I want to say I wouldn't change.
I know.
But also, like, think of the power you wield.
I really wouldn't want to be rich like that.
Me neither.
Never.
That's crazy.
I'll be like rich as in like,
You know, everyone's looking at
give
you.
me a couple millies
Do you
and I'm
know-
low key.
This is the well. Okay, first answer this question.
Yes,
'Cause I don't
yes,
want to
yes.
move on.
Yes.
What would you do with that money?
I could do whatever I want.
You do anything. You do anything on this earth.
I would.
You could
Honestly, man, like
start any
you
business.
can call
you
me just like I'm just saying it out of
Dude,
my ass.
Don't,
But
dude.
no, I'm not gonna say anything.
Wait.
Bad. I'm not gonna say anything. Bad.
Dude,
What?
don't. I know what you're gonna say. Don't say it.
Calling myself. Because me.
Oh. You can't just say. You can't just say you're calling yourself. Cause why?
Me. What?
You can't do that.
But you know, you could.
So it'd just be two of you walking around now.
Yeah.
Two yous.
You can make more.
Okay.
Would it be weird if there's just one
But
more?
for what
It would be
reason?
weird if there's just one more me.
It would be very.
So maybe
weird.
we need like a couple more.
But for what reason?
I mean,
I don't.
it'd be nice to just walk around and see.
That's what you do with
You would-
Jeff Bezos.
It'd be nice. Imagine like you were walking down the like I'm like, yo, Dave, let's hang out.
I would hate that. I would hate to be like you, and I'm hanging out with you and you again.
No, I mean like like me and you hang out. Like
Right.
Mike 1 and Dave hang out,
Right.
and we have a good time.
Yeah.
But then like you go to the grocery store next day, and like you see me out there,
Right.
Mike 2,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, it's Mike.
But Mike 2 doesn't remember the hangout me and Mike 1 had.
Technology.
Oh,
We're
now you're
connected.
implementing like a
This is the
Neuralink
future.
deal. Like you guys are all connected,
Yeah. I talked to you.
and you're experiencing everything
Yeah.
as one entity.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's weird.
It's super
I
weird.
don't like that.
I don't think there should be.
You could
2
be in
years.
different places and experience different. Oh,
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Ooh.
it'd be helpful. You could do a lot more stuff, but
yeah.
I don't know.
No, for real, what I do with that money is I'd honestly, man, I would set me and my family up with at least like my goals that I even want. Like my goals right now is like I want to buy my parents a house.
Yeah,
I want to buy myself. I want to have a house for my kids and pay for their whatever tuition
Yeah,
shit. And
yeah.
like that's my good like
chilling.
thing. And
Yeah.
another thing on that bucket list is like give some sort of contribution to the places I grew up.
Oh yeah,
So I would do something in that way,
yeah.
And then, man, I gotta I think just donate it to something.
Well,
Just
all
like a
of it?
bunch of different things.
Okay.
The rest, I think,
All of it.
yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Very, very.
And I'm guessing
kind.
the way I made this money is I already have all the business shit set up.
Yeah.
You know,
Got you. So your business is already chilling.
everything's already chilling.
But no, you didn't say that.
I don't need. I just don't I don't want to have $1 billion just sitting in a bank. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like that's too much.
Yeah, that's a lot.
To just sit
And
there.
everyone's looking at you like,
Yeah, I don't want to be on the top list of richest people.
I don't know how you
know?
how you have $1 billion and
Because that's literally just a hit list.
I know,
If you think about it, it's why would I want to be on the poster? Be this guy's the richest.
in the world.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't want that kind of money.
I'll be number 598.
Yeah, I can
you know?
handle 598. I can
be
handle,
there.
I can handle 650. You know,
Yeah.
but yeah, I hear you. I think that's very, very, very kind of you.
I don't want it.
I would definitely do the same stuff. I would get my parents a nice crib, get my mom a bunch of puppies,
Yeah.
sister's college paid.
Yeah.
Me and my wifey got a beautiful spot. We're chilling. Another dog. You know, we got the production company now. We just we put a couple mil aside for the next thing.
Mm.
And we start helping people get their stories off the ground with our money too.
Mm-mm.
And then it's I'm gonna donate.
Mm.
And I'm starting to look around, start dropping some bags on some heads. You know what I mean?
Dude, you know, I feel like it'd be Can you, if you have money like that, can you just give it to poor countries?
Yeah, you can make it back. You makes it back like that.
I know, but can't you just give it to
Yeah.
say there's a food
How about LA,
crisis
dude? How
in,
about Skid Row?
Hey, I think LA maybe we could skip. I say we go to
Detroit?
Yemen.
Oh, you want to
And
get out?
just
out,
go
out.
make it a working place.
Just develop a city.
I don't know if Yemen's actually developed or not. I'm sorry, I'm ignorant, but I'm just saying a place that's I don't want to speak out of turn,
I respect.
but just because there's so many places, dude. This is another thing I wanted to bring up.
Yeah.
I started watching one of the Joe Rogan podcasts.
Yeah.
With the North Korean chick.
Before we get into this, can I say one thing?
Yeah.
Shout out Damian Swaby, the homie. He's going to come on the podcast. I'm setting it up. I forget exactly what the name of the podcast is, but me and Adam did it
Hell yeah.
this week.
I like that, dude.
It's on Apple
Going on
Podcasts right
different
now. Spotify.
podcasts.
So we're doing a podcast swap. You know what I'm saying? He's the man.
Let's go.
That's my boy from the UK. Thank you for having us on the pod. You can go check it out. We talk about the film. We talk about
Is that out yet? Or?
It's out. It's out right now.
Oh, really? We got a link.
You
that,
go
bro.
listen right now. I think it's Filmmaking Conversations with Damian Swaby.
There we go.
Something like that. But
It'll be in the description.
You search his name, you'll find it. Damian Swaby. Yeah, go ahead. The North Korea. Oh, bro.
Did you watch it?
So clips of it I saw.
Dude, I couldn't
Do you
get through
bro?
30 minutes.
It's devastating.
I couldn't get through it.
The thing that's crazy.
I was literally about to cry in my car.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
I was
And
about to
listening to
cry
her,
in my
listening to
fucking car.
her voice as she's
Yeah.
telling us, it was, and it's and Joe Rogan's shocked, dude. They're saying, Tim Dillon. Did you hear this?
What?
Tim Dillon's he apparently did some research. That comedian guy,
Uh-huh.
and he said, and other people are saying she may be. She's like the Kim Kardashian of North Korea. She's an entertainer, performer, like famous person. And that's how she makes money, is off selling fake stories, blown out of proportion stories of North Korea. That's what people are saying. Now, I don't believe that, but I'm just saying that's what's starting now. Because her stories were there's bodies in the street and dogs are eating the bodies. And, she walked through this frozen desert naked and survived and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So we don't know because we can't know. We don't know what's really going on. Because when you go travel there now, if people have ever traveled there, you're shown a thing. You're shown the pretty parts and you're monitored.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she's saying it's not like that at all, which I believe. I believe people starved to death over there and stuff. But what she said was kind of. I mean, that stuff's insane.
Yeah.
If people are dying at that rate. And just left in the street,
I'm gonna be
mountains
real.
of people.
If that is not real, dude,
I don't know. I don't know.
Even calling her Kim Kardashian of North Korea is Not really close. Like it's very far, very far away. I'd be honestly very
What would you be?
just like disappointed
Yeah.
in humanity.
Yeah,
For real.
But there's no proof. There's no proof of that. So
That is like I don't know.
I'm just saying that's going around.
What do you get like just to make money?
I'm telling you. I'm not even joking about it. What was her name? I don't even remember her name.
Yon me something.
But they're saying she may have
This
been.
scares me now. I don't like this. Oh man, 2 dudes on a couch on their phones on a podcast.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to look it up quick.
No, I want to look it up. Too. Yeonmi Park.
Yeonmi Park. The Strange Tale of the Diplomat. Yeonmi Park.
Man,
Yeonmi Park. Let's just see that. I don't know, bro. This could be so wrong. What's the truth about Yeonmi Park?
let me look up conspiracy.
I'm on Reddit, dude, so I can't.
Yeah,
search
don't
this.
do that,
I'm
dude.
done.
Please don't do that.
I don't
It's
go on
not
that
gonna be good.
website. I don't like that. That's the dark web.
Oh man,
Reddit's the dark web.
it's pretty dark.
I feel old on the internet, dude. I don't know how to. I know like 3 websites. Yeah,
What are they?
like
TikTok.
Facebook, TikTok, social media, YouTube. I like Letterbox now.
Letterboxd is nice.
I'm into that.
Wait, so
You know what I mean? You know, it's a good source. Twitter.
you know what I don't like? It's like you start looking and then people are like, you just see like those like TMZ articles. Like,
yeah.
Did she get breast implants? It's like, hey, dude.
Can we leave her alone? Leave the breast implants alone.
We gotta talk about that.
Oh, see, I mean, the comments that come. I just typed in her name.
Yeah, dude. And once you get
So,
that
okay.
started, like people are gonna go all in.
Listen to this.
No
Her
way.
story once in a while slipped. Like when people found photos of her mom wearing a Chanel bag. Park then goes on to point out the top and checkered pants her mother is wearing were all imported from Japan, and adds, "My mom even carried around a Chanel bag in North Korea," to which the host responds incredulously, "There are Chanel bags in North Korea?" Park tells him there are, and he asks he then asks another woman if she'd classify Park's family as rich. The woman answers, "Yes, that's right." So they're saying she's very rich. She was very rich in North Korea. So I don't know, dog.
Honestly, like she could be like a secret agent.
That's another thing they're
North
saying.
Korea.
Super conspiracy. Let's put our tinfoil hats on. But people are also saying that she could be literally like planted by the North Korean government to start doing this. I don't know why.
So like,
But I don't know. I'm also I'm
I know.
making a
We're working
conspiracy
through it.
move.
We're working through it.
Yeah.
It's like, but she comes here. How does she come here? She just shows up. Like, it's just,
Well, on the show, she said that she defected with
she's
her
a defector.
mother when she was 13. And someone spoke to them and said, "Do you want to leave basically today? And we could get you over the border to, I don't know what's a neighboring country, or to South Korea."
yeah.
And she said, the mother said, "Yeah, but we have to leave our father behind." And apparently her sister, they just don't know if she's alive or dead. They just left her. And they're like, "Why don't you take your father?" Joe Rogan, I think, was asking.
Yeah.
She said, "Oh, because he was gonna be in huge trouble because we defected,
Yeah.
and we didn't want him to stop us. So we just left him." So they just somehow made their way to the border. And then I
Yeah.
forget how they crossed. But when they did, apparently the South Koreans are like super welcoming to the North Koreans that defect.
Yeah.
And I don't think it was South Korea though. I feel like it was a different country that she defected to.
Really?
Because they were talking about, I think, China.
I think they could be China.
And I think that they were saying that there's such a lack of women in China, like the ratio is like so crazy
It's
that they
insane.
like love if women defect,
Really?
because then it like
shit.
they take them in.
Yeah. That's scary.
That's what I heard,
No, I think that's true.
but I don't know. But that was Joe Rogan podcast, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know facts. I'm just
Yeah,
spitballing.
and that's a weird thing to like. Like it's so weird to go against like that kind of traumatic.
Feels
fucking-
weird.
you know, to
Yeah.
like call it, be like, that's not actually true.
But also, you can't check.
Yeah, and speculating it.
Yeah.
Like, that's what weirds me out. Like the speculation,
Why-
like horrors,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, dog. But also, like, you don't. I'm learning this. Like, I love people.
Yeah,
You know that.
yeah,
I fucking love people. I drive 12 hours to meet people in Chicago.
yeah,
That's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
About film festival. Period.
yep.
I get to meet people I would never meet. But I'm learning. Like, I was talking to my father about his business.
Mm.
He was like, this person took this, and this person robbed me of this, and this is going on in my life. I'm like, dude, people are kind of,
Yeah.
they take advantage of other people,
Oh,
man,
100%.
for their own gain. You know, like,
100%.
and I'm sure I've done this before in my past, but like, you can't take everyone at their word all the time. Like,
Yeah.
it's very rare you meet somebody and they're like, oh, I could trust this person. Their word is their
Yeah.
bond. Like, they are not gonna fucking do something sleazy to me. They're not
Yeah.
taking advantage. They just want to communicate. In exchange.
No, that's definitely true.
you know.
100%.
So
that's
you
the
got to be a little
reality.
skeptical.
Yeah.
But when someone's saying a story like as specific and
I mean,
like,
that's like books on books she's made,
Mhm.
like about this,
But
and
then
that's
people,
her
the
identity.
skeptic says
and-
that's a career choice. That's what the skeptic says. That's what the tinfoil hat wearer says.
that's a lot.
It's a lot of money coming in for
That's a
that
lot.
story. You know what I mean?
That's definitely.
I don't know though, dog. I don't know.
guess
I'm
I
choosing to
respect.
believe her because her
Yeah.
story was so specific
Yeah.
and she was crying and she was very.
Hey, why can't we
affected.
just go to North Korea?
I would do a bus trip through it.
I remember in high school, me and my
You didn't go
my
to
one
North
friend
Korea,
Connor
dude.
took a button. No, we promised each other in life we have to like somehow
Mm.
get into North Korea.
Connor who?
Connor Talty.
What up, Connor Chelsea?
I sometimes talk to him, but
Does he still want in?
I don't know.
They're gonna. I heard they're. I'm just kidding. I was gonna say I heard
What?
they're. I heard they're opening up. I heard they're loosening up a little bit.
There. I remember we did a lot of
Dennis
research.
Rodman
We
won.
did, yeah,
And he's tight.
because the guy liked him.
Kim
So
Jong-un.
fucking weird. Remember that when Trump went to meet him?
Yeah,
That was
Didn't-
weird too.
very strange, man. I
Like,
can't believe
what
that
was
happened.
that?
I can't believe one day he would just like
They just
yeah.
like walked,
Let's
shook
link
hands,
up.
and just
And that was huge.
can't speak to each other.
Think about that though. That was like one of the biggest moments in
Yeah.
like the world's history. That like a dictator and a U.S. president. Like
Yeah. He's like, love what you do.
hands. He tried to pull him in. Did you see that? He did the shake and
Yeah,
pull
yeah,
thing with
yeah.
for the power
Yeah.
pull. Yeah, man.
Jeez.
All right, what's next on the docket here? We got questions.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah, let's Sebastian. Big shout out my brother Sebastian.
shout out Seabass.
He put a
at
gave us a
Seabass
little-
on Instagram.
He left a comment on one of the podcasts. He said, Dave Lightbeam and Mikey Dark Dabbler had no idea Mikey went to a strip club.
Oh,
well.
God.
Good show.
Sorry, Mom.
Thanks, dude. I wanted to ask you guys, what are your thoughts on Game of Thrones star Kit Harington stepping away from acting due to mental health after investing himself into his character for 10 years? Is this the extreme side of how acting can affect a person in reality?
I think great question, Seabass. I think Homie is typecast now. I
Mm.
think Homie was really good at playing one thing, and he did it for basically 10 years. And now he's like in a crisis. I think the studios see him as one thing and it's marketable. I think it's going to be very hard for him to find work outside of that category. I don't think he wants to do that kind of thing anymore, like a sci-fi historical drama type of thing.
Yeah.
I think it had to be super hard to transition out of it. Like very rare, like actors are successful doing that. Like Daniel Radcliffe was fucking Harry Potter for a minute,
Yeah.
and I think he had a hard transition. Now he's doing his thing,
Yeah.
but
Took a long time.
Took a long time.
Because you're going to be looked at as
I don't think
that's
it's
you.
easy. I don't think that's easy.
Yeah, like that too.
Yeah. So I love that he's taking time off, man. Good for he's got the money.
Yeah.
You know, he's set. They're syndicating Game of Thrones for forever. He's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
But I think mentally it could be a little stressful to be like one thing for so long. I've never been something like that for so long. I've never had that kind of level of quote unquote success, like financial success. I've struggled with like a postpartum depression from they call it like the post-show blues. Like you do a thing and then it takes a lot of effort and you go through emotional, you connect yourself to something, and in a story, like, there's conflict always. So you're constantly going through things, scene to scene, losing, a loved one, or losing someone you care about, or not getting the thing that you want the most. Like, stories are very much built in a very, like, there's conflict in every scene. So it's tough to, like, it looks easy. I know it looks easy sometimes, but it's emotional work. So your heavy lifting comes before you. The way I hope to do things is, like, I connect myself to things that I can relate to with the character. The doings, right? I connect myself through doings and meaning. I infuse meaning. So that's tiresome work, man. That's like serious business. Like, and at the end of it, it's just over.
Yeah.
And you can't, it's like your emotional life is still going. It's like you physically can't go in the theater anymore. Like, it's locked, show's over, and your brain knows that. But at the same time, like, your heart, you ever tell yourself, like, I'm not going to expect anything. Like, I'm going to go into the situation. I'm not expecting anything.
Uh-huh.
And then you go through it and you're like, I knew that was going to happen.
Yep.
So why do I still hurt? Because I prepared myself for this. I prepared myself for the person not to show up. Like, I told myself this isn't going to happen.
Yeah.
I went and I said, Dave, don't worry. Person's not showing up. Person's not showing up. Said it 100 times to myself. Keep your expectations low.
Because there's that faith that it might.
Your body has
you want it.
Some kind of, like, hopeful emotional life where if you're sensitive enough to it, it hurts. And I think that could, I don't know if this is answering the question or not, but yes, I felt awful after shows. It took, one of them took like a month to shake. Sometimes, like, it's a couple days. Sometimes it's a week or two. Longest, I think, was a month because the prep was really hard. And at the time, I was willing to just physically, like, do a lot of stuff to myself to get to where I needed to be, because the show, I thought, called for it. Because I that's the only way I knew how to do what I needed to do and be of service to people who watched it. Because I didn't want to steal, and I didn't want to, like, ham it up or, like, pretend. So sometimes it's just fucking, that's it. Sometimes it's difficult. And 10 years doing the same thing, and it's new events, and you have to connect yourself, and you have to go through these things with real people in front of you, and, like, really go feel like you're going through something. Like, it's a drain, dude. It could be a drain.
It's like a breakup with no closure.
Yeah, exactly.
And it just keeps popping up.
Yeah.
And you live in the same town.
Yeah. So that's, yeah. And you live in the same town. Dude. Ooh.
Just describe my life, dude.
I hate that feeling. I was thinking about this, bro, this week. I had a crazy, awful night this week. And I was just driving around. I was all existential. Like, I, like, left my house. I was fucking pissed and driving. And I went to, I'm not going to say where I went, but I, like, wasn't at the wheel. Like, my heart was at the wheel. And I was just crying, just fucking crying. I was so emotional, bro. And I realize now my body has such a way of, because I trained myself without knowing it, to hide pain or to, like, oh, this is a terrible thing that happened to you. This really fucking hurts. Cut it off, bury it, and then move on. But that feeling it stays and it festers under the skin. So I'm driving around, and I was thinking, I drove to my old house, and I'm sitting outside, and I'm like, because my circumstances have changed, and I'm like, I see myself, this was fucking weird, bro, but I saw myself, like, running, like, up this hill that I used to run up and down and, like, sled down and all this stuff. As a kid, I see myself as a little kid, and I could see myself as I'm crying, like, and I was like, why was he so happy? Like, what was going on there? How am I here in the same spot, and I'm older, and that kid that I'm looking at right now, running up and down this hill, just fucking goofy. He's just having so much fun. I'm like, oh, he's he feels safe. He feels like there's a net.
Yeah.
There's like a way to be childlike and to dream and it's okay. You can go inside and play a video game right after this, and there's going to be food on the table, and you know, you're not going to, you don't have to figure it out on your own, you know? Like there's safety there. I kept coming back to that, like safety. Like childlike safety, like to feel like you're covered almost, like there's nothing's going to hurt you.
Yeah.
You know, you're not thinking these big crazy thoughts. You're thinking like these wonderful imaginative thoughts, and you're having a great time.
You don't have to think of like that something could happen.
Yeah, like
because in the back, like you don't think about it. It's like you know that you have people that are they're gonna protect you.
Yeah. You know there's a warm house inside. Like you know the bills are paid. Yeah. You don't even think about the bills. Yeah. You know that like there's someone in there that's like, what do you want for dinner? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. And I'm sitting there by myself in the car, and I'm like, that's not the case. And that's just the nature of life, man. Yeah. And it was tough. It was tough to like just sit in that car.
Yeah,
like,
and go back and see.
Yeah, in the same, like, and we're in the same place. I'm in the same place. Yeah. Like places are weird because it's like they don't change sometimes, and you do. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Like there's a quote like this from one of my favorite movies, Benjamin Button. They said something about home. He goes, you'll go back home and it'll look the same, it'll smell the same, it'll feel the same, but you'll realize what's changed. It's not the home, it's you. You know, it's not that place. It's you. You changed, and yeah, dude. It's amazing. Like I feel the way the world takes me in now is much colder than when I was younger. I felt like I was like I attracted good energy. Yeah. And now as I get older, it's like it's harder to find.
I don't know if that's the right way to look at it. I think you're still, you're just a different form of you. Yeah. And you're just a more knowledgeable part of you with like reality. Yeah. So when you grow up, you kind of learn like things are fucking. Reality is it's not, a warm household or a fucking safe place. Shit's not the greatest sometimes. Yeah. So
I just miss it.
Yeah. No, I fucking get that. Yeah. It's like you wish you can, maybe in like dreams you can go back. Yeah. Right? But
I mean, there's no going back.
Dude, like I'm just like you too. Like I love going back to places like I was at for a long time. Like, and the weirdest thing about me moving is I grew up in this house.
That's where you live.
And sometimes I sit like on the deck where I used to like run around.
That's crazy.
Like, feels weird.
Because you're not that kid. You are that kid.
And I look at it, I'm like, it's so tiny.
Yeah. Like, but it was huge when you were young.
What happened? Yeah. It felt like a different world.
Yeah. When I was a kid. It blows my mind, man. I was zooming out and I was just seeing little me, and I was like, how am I this sad dude in this truck? Yeah. On the same patch of grass I was sledding down with my dog who passed away, like having the fucking best afternoon and feeling no worries and total safety. No pressure and just wonder. And I think my hope is like I can stay childlike in some way my whole life. Like I think like the tree, like when it's young, it's like malleable and it goes with the wind and it doesn't get stiff. It's like malleable, but when as it ages, it stiffens, it gets firm and doesn't bend, and eventually it like dies, withers. But there's got to be something about staying young, staying like malleable and being imaginative and wonder, full of wonder, questions that need answering, but you don't need to find the answer necessarily. Like the question's enough. I don't know, like the body ages, but like how do you stay young?
That's the thing. I mean, I feel like we kind of preach on the podcast is like the openness to like
I think that's a huge resource. Yeah.
Gotta
Just
keep doing
hard.
it, man.
It's tough
like
when-
you're saying. It's tough, like, you know, or like with the social thing.
With
that kind of
social
thing.
stuff. Yeah.
You know, it's like,
Yeah.
what if I get to the point where, you know, it keeps going down and down and down, and I'm like, I barely am talking to people.
Dude, man, I feel so sensitive.
Yeah.
I feel so sensitive, bro. Like, I don't know how I got this sensitive.
Mm.
You know, like I'm affected deeply by like little things.
Yeah.
You know, like
Would you rather not be?
sometimes.
Yeah. I think sometimes I think now it's like I'm 100% like that too. But
Yeah.
I'm starting to like really like feel like maybe it's better to let things go.
Yeah.
And how much really does like a dumb comment about me make really mean to me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially because I mean I feel like I'm as I grow I kind of learn more about myself and I know what I am and who I am, and with everything now like around, it's all about like the impression, like the when you meet someone, it's like, especially even I don't know, like when you go out or something and you have like a weird, you know, you almost get in a fight or something, then like that's just off an impression. You don't even know the person.
Don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like if someone calls you like an asshole or dumb or like you don't know anything, so like it's just like that's probably your problem and you're like putting it on me.
Mm-hmm.
And in the moment it's like tough to
That's grace.
look back and just be like like it's not worth.
That's
like, there's no point.
That's called
'Cause it really makes no
grace,
sense.
dude. That's
I
like
could imagine you met that person and
Yeah.
like you hold the door open for them and like you had a good interaction.
Mhm.
You know,
that's
that
how
100%
quick
could
it
happen.
goes south, or it could go really well. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Human. Yeah.
I'm trying to just let things go more, man.
That's the way to do it, man. I'm trying to forgive, bro.
People
Like,
that I normally wouldn't be around, I'm like, you know what? Well, I'll hang out for a little.
bro, I
wanna
have
figure
to,
you out.
I love that. That's
Right?
empathy. That's grace. That's
Yeah.
like that's how we should treat each other.
It's time, man.
It's tough when you're sensitive. It's tough when you're like you're affected deeply by someone's like small gesture or something.
Yes.
You know, I pick up on those things pretty easily. I'm learning to do it less with strangers, be less affected.
Yes.
But with people I care about, man, dude, like I could
Yeah.
be fucking drowning. Like if someone,
Yeah.
I feel like someone's like upset with me or something. Like I want to be forgiven, or I want to understand. I want to feel love and like true like honesty between
Yeah.
the people I care about. And sometimes it's tough, like, cause not everyone's gonna meet you there. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like, there's some people you can't change. You can't. I won't bring up who, but like someone in my family, like I can't change that person,
Yeah.
and I have to learn that like I'm different.
Yep.
I'm sensitive. I want to have. It's like you brought up. Remember the David Choi episode with Bobby Lee on the Untitled podcast, and he's like talking to his dad, and he's like, you know, Dad, like I'm this man now, and I want to, you know, have a deeper like relationship with you. You know, I don't know who you are.
I found myself.
I found myself, and I finally want to like. I want to ask you, like, do you want to have like a deeper like connection with your son? Like, do you want to have something that's different than what we have now, or do you want to stay the same?
Yeah.
And the dad stopped eating. He goes,
like,
the same.
I think we're good.
Yeah, I want to stay the
it's
same.
okay.
So, and you can't change it. You have to accept like that's as deep as we're gonna go. Even though I want to go deeper,
Yep.
you don't. So it's tough.
Yeah.
This is the part that I struggle with.
Me too.
How do I forgive? How do I?
But maybe that's the like a thing too. Is like the forgive. Maybe it's not about like forgiving.
Okay.
It's just the acceptance of
Accept.
the situation.
Accept.
Right?
How do I?
It's
accept
hard. I mean, it's hard
when
to
I'm
accept.
when I'm hurt.
Yeah.
How do I say this is the way it's always going to be?
Yeah.
There's still love there. It's just this is the cap. This is I feel more. I feel more between us that we'll never tap into.
And maybe like also like saying that it's like maybe it's not. Maybe that person does love you that much.
That's 100%.
But that's not the way they show it.
Absolutely.
And I can accept.
You have to accept that's the love.
I have a hard time doing it,
Yeah,
accepting
me too,
it,
me
and I don't
too.
do it a lot.
Yeah.
We're still working on that, but sometimes I think about it. I'm like, maybe that's just how it is, dude.
Yeah.
And really, like, because if that's the most they can give, and then like, let's say you change from that, and now you treat them worse than you normally have, from like your just genuine like love you have for them, then they're gonna just feel like you're being, you know, mean to them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's weird, man, because it's like that's like when you're looking back at the hill or whatever, and you're like, I just want that like safe little place,
Oh man,
and it's like you just can't fucking have it.
can't go back.
You can't have anything. You really can't have everything.
That's what I'm struggling with.
Dude,
That's exactly what I'm
it's
struggling
hard,
with.
man.
I can't go back to that. It's got to be a new hill. It's got to be a new
Yeah.
thing with reality,
Yeah.
and I have to infuse childlike imagination and wonder and excitement into my
You know
day.
what it is though? The more you grow older, you kind of find the things that you can mold in your life to be that like new place. I think there's something very nice about like you can build that place. You can choose to.
That's
You know
the
what I
best
mean?
part I think I found is that like I built my home now,
Yeah, man.
and I'm building it with my wife and
Yeah.
like my dog, and it's mine.
Because all that stuff was already
There's already
been built and like we've already gone through it.
Yeah, we
and
experienced
experienced it.
Yeah, yeah,
It's another thing. You're trying to go back.
yeah, yeah,
We're still building, bro.
yeah. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yeah, yeah. Just a weak moment.
It's kind of like we're building on top of that pile. That little rusty foundation.
Yeah, yeah,
We're
yeah.
trying to make it stronger.
Stronger. Yeah.
Keep going up.
Yeah, we don't want to have a weak foundation, bro. I think and I pray a lot. I got
Yeah,
religion
man.
now, dude. I got God. I go to God and I say I need help. I don't know how to solve it.
You have a lot of light in your life, man.
Dude, I hope so, man. I feel like I do. I feel like
do.
now I do. I feel like last year not so much. I feel like this year I do. Really.
We all did that.
We're
It was a
trying-
little dark last year.
Yeah. Dark. It was
A
dark.
little dark.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm grateful. Honestly, I'm grateful.
Yeah.
Tough.
Me too.
3-4 days.
Yeah.
It's Monday. It's a new day, and things are getting much better, slowly. And I'm not trying to solve everything today either. It's gonna be over time.
I wish, dude. Imagine.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Where are we at?
We're an hour in, dude.
Come on.
I got a couple things.
We got questions still, and don't we have another one?
Yes, Katie.
KT Trubetsky. Thank you, Katie.
What is one thing you can give up right now and not care so much about?
That's from Katie?
Was that Katie or not? I think it was.
I thought that was your brother.
You took a screenshot, right?
I did.
Just double check. I'm pretty. My brother's was the Or no, that was his.
Fuck. Dude, Seabass, he's trying to rip you off.
No, there's definitely. I think it's Katie's.
Nah, I think you're wrong.
Really?
Yeah, it was your brother.
What was Katie's?
I didn't even see Katie's.
I guess Katie didn't have one.
She was talking about if life's designed from that show Loki.
Oh yes.
Or not. If it was, what would it be like?
Yes.
Yeah, it was your brother.
What is one thing you can give up right now and not care so much?
Dude, I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Yeah.
I gave up Warzone. I missed the fuck out of Warzone. I care. You know what I mean? Like, I care day to day. I care. I see a clip or something. I'm on fire.
Everyone hates it now.
Dude, I
Everyone's
would play it to death right now if I could, but I can't, and that's why I can't.
I think you gotta figure out.
Dude, I can't.
You gotta figure out how to just like have a fun time, and that's it.
There's something in my brain.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. It's like drugs. It's all day.
Maybe you need like vacations of it.
just drug vacations.
Yeah. That's made it sound really bad.
Just get it out. Let me get it out of my system.
No, I mean,
Hey, let me get it out of my system,
I
bro.
mean, like let's say you're done with stuff.
Yeah.
A year down.
When a film
Shoot
is
the film.
sold,
Okay.
I'm back, baby.
Okay.
I'm back. Guess what? Davey's back. Davey Danger's back.
I like that.
Dude, done. Then that's done. When a film is, I told myself that. That's what keeps the addict going. That's what keeps me from dying.
That's what you're being fueled by wars.
That's it. When the film is sold and the work is done for a week or two, your boy's back. And then it's got to go in the cage again, bro. It's got to go in storage. I can't have it in the house. I'll be up at fucking 4 a.m, tiptoeing.
Were you playing after like when you moved?
Yeah,
Oh, damn. Yeah.
dude. You know
At
who
4
I
in the
am,
morning
bro.
in there, dude.
Dude. I was like a ninja. I was a Warzone ninja.
Yeah, that's when you had your mic off. You're like, I can't talk tonight. I gotta.
Couldn't.
I
I
gotta
was
just
waking
play.
up the whole apartment
I gotta
building.
just play.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
So, yeah, but what is?
I
one
apologize
thing,
to my
But what is
teammates.
one thing you can that you can give up right now and not care?
Okay. Oh, one thing I give up and not care about. For real, I feel like my phone right this second. Like, if
Me
I could
too,
just
dude.
let it all go for, I want to say like 2 weeks, just no phone.
Dude, this thing, like,
And I don't have to go anywhere. I don't want to go. I stay local and I just do what I have to do and what I want to do. And there's no, because I find myself more and more on this fucking thing, bro. And I take breaks a
Yeah.
lot. And I stopped taking breaks during quarantine, and I'm going to take another break soon. But I keep trying to send information to people with the film festivals coming up.
yeah.
For people who want to go see it. So I feel like I have to stay connected for like the next couple weeks or month. But dude,
You gotta just keep
your
to that.
boy's gonna fucking get off all social media for a solid month soon, dude. And then the phone, then I'm not on the phone. And I'll be on Audible. That's what I do. That's my
Ooh.
that's my shit.
Yeah.
I walk around the house with Audible, or I go on walks with Teddy with Audible, or I run with Audible, or music. That's the only reason I use my phone.
Okay.
Other than if I had an iPod, I would use the iPod,
Gotta bust out the iPod, man.
but that don't have the Bluetooth with the Bluetooth headphones, because your boy's Davey Bluetooth now. Your boy's Davey AirPod now.
Did they still make like an iPod Touch? Like,
I don't know.
remember that shit? That
Yeah,
was sick.
The shuffle, the little guy.
That was sick.
You remember the little clip,
Oh,
the
yeah.
mini,
Oh,
little
yeah.
square with
That
the
was
little
fun.
clip on the pocket?
Yeah.
What would you
Power
give
in
up?
your hands, bro.
What would you give up right now that you wouldn't care about? You can't say Netflix.
I would say the phone, dude, honestly.
Phone? Do you really feel that?
Yeah, but I feel like I have to pick something else.
You don't have to. You can go phone.
Honestly, this thing, I'm already like, I think I'm pretty good with like managing the phone usage. 'Cause, like,
good with it?
I really don't care about it. It's just so stupid. I use it for music.
I love that.
Like music, honestly, dude, if you told me like, if I like lost my hearing, I'd probably die.
Oh, I was going to say, I thought that was the thing you were going to lose. And I was like,
No,
whoa.
no. If I lost my hearing, it'd be over.
It's a wrap.
I think it'd be over.
Ugh.
I don't think I could live.
I saw the
I really-
saddest video. I mean, beautiful, though.
Oh.
For someone who was hearing impaired,
Uh-huh.
I think it was Samsung, did this whole thing where they set up a whole town
Oh.
and people, like actors in the town. So a guy who is like recently hearing impaired is walking through his town and people like bump into him and they're like signing to him. And he's like, wait a second,
Oh.
that person's hearing impaired? And then like a dude bumps into it, like his apples fall out of his bag, and then the homie picks him up, puts him in his bag. He goes, and he's signing like, thank you so much for
Yeah.
helping, and like, take an apple, please.
Yeah.
And the guy's like,
Oh.
yeah, like whatever. They're signing. Sorry, I'm murdering, sign language right now. I'm probably throwing up gang signs. I don't know what I'm doing. But the whole town, like the cab driver that he gets in the cab,
everyone.
they're all signing to him. And then at the end, like they finally tell him, like,
I love shit like that, man.
dude, and he starts crying. It was beautiful, bro.
Come on.
But yeah, you can't lose your hearing. That's not one you want to lose. That you
man,
want to care.
it'd be over, dude, for real.
Yeah, that's a big sense, bro.
What would it be, man? What would it be?
My dad poked a hole in
And
his
I
eardrum and
wouldn't
he
care.
lost hearing in his one ear. And that's the news
When?
with a Q-tip.
Recently?
Yeah, and there you go. He forgot it was in there, and then he smacked the side of his head with the Q-tip in it,
my.
and then it just poked a hole in the fuck. So now, welcome to the You're Here podcast, episode 134.
Dude, that must have hurt so bad. Bro, that must have hurt so bad.
Dude,
That must have hurt terribly.
and that's where we're at. So,
Oh.
what would you
I don't
give
know,
up?
dude. It has to be the phone.
Phone.
Screw the phone,
Phone.
man. I
Done.
don't need this shit.
Thank you,
I
Seabass.
don't need this shit anymore.
Is life a simulate? Is life designed by a designer, a great designer, or is it all free will? Is it all, or is it a mix of both? What do you believe,
The
dude?
Earth's flat, 777.
No,
Number theory, you don't even know.
No, dude. Answer the question.
Flat Earth.
Do you think life is predetermined destiny? Like our lives have already been written. Like there is definitive things that are going to happen throughout your life that have already been set up that you can't control? Or is there things, because they're meant to happen, there's a greater design? Or is it all chance? Is it all free will and all, whatever happens because people have free will, and then things occur and great events in nature happen, and then we just stumble in and then bump into each other? And Is that life, or is it a combination of the two? What do you think? What do
I
you believe?
believe it is all chance.
All chance.
I really don't.
There's no great
I
design.
feel like, I mean, if the great design is like you just, there's not much going on.
In the great design.
Is that the great design? It might be a design.
Okay.
I want to say it's great.
What do you mean, like nothing's going on? What does that
Like,
mean?
let's say, let's take into my account my life. I feel like it's not like when we talk about like this whole like this destiny and like all this stuff. Like really, what is that to the big picture?
We don't know.
You know?
Yeah.
Is it just like a cog in the machine? Like you can think about it that way, but like, I mean, I guess you could say that the world, like life is just that. But I don't know.
Then is there a purpose?
No,
There's no purpose.
there's no purpose then.
There's no purpose in life.
Yeah,
Okay.
not to be like dark about it.
No. That's. I'm just asking what you
I
believe.
feel like it's gotta. I think we just pave our ways the way it is.
Like you just do things.
Yeah,
and
like, and that's
what your life becomes.
and it's constantly changing things
Got you.
around you, and like you could literally like when you're moving somewhere, you could literally be moving anywhere, but that one
could.
thing, you know what I mean, and then that's gonna affect all the people that like your neighbors or whatever.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna be able to hang out with my friend more.
Yeah.
Like I think there's too much going on to be like planned
Okay.
in a way.
Got you.
I feel like there are some times where I feel like things are destined or
You do.
with fate. Sometimes, but then like I guess not a lot of things work
So
out.
a few things are predetermined. You're saying.
I don't know. I don't believe anything is.
So nothing is.
Yeah, I don't think anything is.
Okay. I feel you, dog.
What do you think?
I think it's a mixed bag.
Yeah.
I think that there is a bigger creation.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I believe we have free will.
Yeah.
And we either go along with it or we fuck it up. I think we could be redeemed in the great design. And I think if you open up enough, like you said, like I can move anywhere. I think like someone will walk by you, or you'll catch a sign, or there'll be some sound, or something will influence you in a way that moves you in the direction of that great design if you listen. And if you miss it, then you break off that great design a bit. Things shift. But I do believe that there's
A path.
I believe life has purpose. Like I do believe like there is a story about I'll never remember his name, but there's a movie I believe called Unbroken,
Uh-huh.
and it was about a World War II veteran was captured in Japan,
Uh-huh.
and he was in a concentration camp in Japan. Right? He was in a prison,
Yeah.
war prison. He was like savagely like beaten, but he never. He was like an Olympic runner. Like the dude was a straight up athlete, but he was like starved almost to death, like abused like crazy by this one guy who ran the camp, right? That was on top of him, one Japanese guy and a soldier. And he, he got out. He was rescued and, went back home, lived his whole life, like found God, all this stuff. And he went back at some point in his life to Japan to forgive that guy who did all this stuff, this terrible stuff to him. He forgave that man. You're off the hook. Like, I forgive you, man.
Uh-huh.
For real. And he said that he thought that was his purpose for his whole life, was that moment.
Oh wow.
So to me, that looks like a design, because he could have said, "Fuck that guy,"
Yeah.
and then you break off the design. Then your life, the purpose of it wasn't served. But like a beautiful forgiveness of a terrible thing that someone did to you,
Yeah.
you healed you healed the soul. I believe in souls. You healed someone instead of allow them to die thinking that they were an awful life happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm on the forgiveness kick right now. So that one stuck out. But I think there's design there.
Yeah.
To me.
I just believe that it's tough for me to like think about like that with there being like the purpose is like predetermined and planned out, and and if you catch either, like you can choose to catch it if you're listening, but what about like is there like is that like it's like the right way?
I don't know.
Does that mean there's like a right and wrong?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe the shit you think you fuck up is the thing that sets you on the path more. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just don't know like do you have an idea of like what the design is like working towards, or is just
I don't know.
a part of it?
I want to believe it's like this fucking overwhelming fucking energy of like love exchange between all people.
Yeah.
And like a sense of peace and serenity between, I don't know, everyone.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the goal.
It's like the positive. It's like, I guess, making the world a better place.
Maybe.
For not just you, but for everyone.
Totally.
Right.
Maybe. I don't know. I think it's closer to what God will want it to be than what it is when it's us running around doing whatever we want.
Yeah.
That's my thought.
Yeah.
I didn't always think like this.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that's what I'm thinking now.
Yeah. It's interesting to explore it,
Yeah. There's some things in life,
it's also nice to I appreciate that we could talk about it if we don't have the same beliefs.
Totally, dude.
I like that's cool,
bro. All the time.
That's cool.
That's the You Are Here podcast.
Yeah.
We're allowed to have differing opinions. There's nothing but love and respect.
Mm-hmm.
There's no conflict in that. There's no issue in that. We could always talk about different beliefs. I respect your belief 100%. Dude.
Yeah. I just think about all like the manipulation.
Yeah.
That's my problem. I think about all the negative shit that people do and literally just kill people. And
but do you know what I think too, bro? I think there's something that orchestrates that too.
Yeah.
That's working overtime. For like spiritual warfare. Like there's God and there's like the dude that's like
I got you.
Trying to fucking steal.
Yeah.
So that's what I believe for now. That's truly what's in my heart. But it also could be just fucking chance, and people have free will, and then just there's innate like
what it is
anger
with me too is like
resentment.
I get that like when I start thinking about like the upstairs and downstairs, I'm like, I want to know like now what's their thing. Like what's the story there? You know what I mean? And then that's why I'm like I don't know. It's tough. It's tough to like think about it and then like try to find like some sort of thing that satisfies me.
Yeah, I got you. There's a book. There is information, dude. I haven't read it all. I got to. Yeah. But yeah, homie. It's Davey Lightbeams right now.
Davey Lightbeams. And what did my brother say?
And Mikey. What did he say? Mikey Dark Dabbler. Mikey Dark Dabbler. And that's the You Are Here podcast, episode 134. And we keep coming.
Hey, dude.
Every Wednesday.
That's messed up.
We got Homegirl on the podcast next week, Shireen.
Oh, come on.
And then we're following it up after the Playhouse West Film Festival, which I hope I see y'all at.
Oh, dude, that's so soon.
And me and Mikey, the You Are Here podcast is going to be at the festival.
You already know.
Okay? We're going to be there.
We need all the Philly people out there, bro.
Dude, we're there to represent. I'll meet you there.
Have a good time.
We'll be watching the films. We'll be meeting filmmakers and actors. We'll be shaking hands. We'll be eating chopped cheeses. We'll be doing all kinds of stuff.
I'm ready. All
right?
I'm ready to have a good time.
Now, I want to see you guys there. If you can make it, please reach out. Thank you for all the love.
Yes.
I don't know how to describe what I'm feeling, but I'm overwhelmed by it. Didn't think this film would get into what it's getting into, and I can't believe it. This little dude was like one day like, just I want to get into one film fest, and now like it's crazy.
Yeah.
But
we got 5 now. Come on.
We're at 5 right now, and each one of them, like I'm really grateful for.
Congrats to you, man.
And congrats to you, man. Come on, this was the story we brought together. We did it together.
That's a seed.
Yeah. So thank you for all the love and support and everyone on the social media stuff. Please like and subscribe to the podcast if you can. We always say it, but like you can. We don't want you to smash it. We want you to like
we're way more than these like typical YouTubers are like, hey,
dude,
welcome, smash the like button.
don't smash the like button. You
Click
don't
on a
do that.
notification bell.
Don't do that. We're not asking you to hurt anything.
Yeah.
We want you to just like nuzzle up with it. Like, there's a fire, light a fire, get a nice glass of red wine, and just shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, man.
The like and subscribe.
We get loose.
That's it.
We get loose.
That's it.
And we have a good time.
Put on a nice movie.
Hey, man.
Let's all relax.
Maybe you're French. Maybe you just have a greeting and just to that like button.
Two kiss. They do the do.
One to the subscribe, one to the like.
That's it.
And that's how we greet people in France.
You'll help us grow immensely. Thank you.
Bonjour. Sorry. Really bad.
And for anyone who's going through anything, like I just admitted I was going through.
Yeah, man.
Please reach out if you ever feel the need. You can always hit us up on our social medias.
We got anonymous questions on the website, www.yourpodcast.com. We can download for the M, man.
Yes, you can
send us a question there. We want to connect to you guys.
Yeah.
It's our favorite part.
Absolutely.
It's our favorite part.
Absolutely.
Check out the lives on Instagram Live every Monday.
I'll tell you what, y'all missed one today.
Man.
Y'all missed one today.
Y'all missed
I don't want to talk about what happened, but they're getting kind of wily. They're getting kind of hypey.
Kind of risky.
Dude.
A little risky.
It's getting a little
wild.
OnlyFans-ish. You know what I'm saying?
We might have to start a Patreon.
Yeah.
Get that exclusive content.
Yeah, dude. For now, it's free. Get on it.
Yeah, man. Your Hair Podcast, episode 134. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, you do the video, Anchor.fm, www.yourhairpodcast.com. We can afford M. For hotsauce.com. Go get yourself a bottle. Boom. Official sponsor of the podcast. My name is Mike, and I'm signing out.
My name is Davey. I love y'all. Please be kind to one another. Thank you.